Stand to MechWarrior. Stand to MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of MechWarrior 5's Mercenaries. This week we continue the campaigns of Lego's Legion, and the last time we bought a Jagermech, which actually fits into the company quite well, giving the tonnage of the rest of our mechs. It seems to do a phenomenal job of blowing off friendly limbs, so we're going to continue to utilize it in as many operational capacities as possible in order to make up for the fact that other people keep trying to get my entire company destroyed. But yeah, we're currently chilling around, doing as much damage as we possibly can. Graveyard is just a little bit behind. He said goodbye when we say hello. But hey. Alright, so, now that we're back with the various peoples, we do actually need to repaint this firestarter, and it needs to be something suitably firestarter-y. Although at some point maybe we should just replace all the small lasers as well. I hear that's what the people want.
Now when I've been so brutally bullied, go ahead and invite the... He should be good to go now.
Alright, so we're going to say goodbye to Sprogget, and we shall invite our good friend Abel, who's going to join us. Sprog will hang out probably in chat for maybe a half hour, and then he will go to sleep. Oh wow, apparently the urban mech is floating above the air. It's on its heels. Why would you do such a thing? Hello Abel, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. I think he might be loading in. There's a lot more leopard to load in these days. So let me go and see exactly what ended up happening to my mechs, because oh god, what did you guys do to my mechs? My Jagermech is going to require 24 days of repair. It's all armor repair, but geez. The Firestarter, on the other hand, only going to need 8 days. The Javelin in 8 million pieces is going to need 18 days. He even blew up parts of the urban mech. See, that's why he wanted to leave so bad. He blew something off of it.
That one should take 9 days from what I can see.
We'll pull off the jump jet. We'll give him another heat sink, and he can do whatever with it, I suppose. He's got 2 tons of ammo. AC. He really doesn't need this many heat sinks.
Oh, I see why you think I. All right.
Huh? What?
Wait, no. No, you put it. Huh? That is weird.
What?
So if I go to repair the Javelin, it tells me it's 9 days. When you do it, it's 18.
Oh, does it not calculate the additional time?
I don't know.
Interesting. So we managed to steal ourselves a couple more locusts, which we will throw in our cold storage, because eventually we will actually probably just sell them. We have no real interest in locusts anymore. We have one good one, which I built. Yeah, it is amazing. Oh gosh, these conflict zones cost 300% more. Yup. Try a refreshing game, do I catch up? Yeah. So let me go to... Is there a market here? There is a market. There's a hunchback here, in case anybody wants one. It is 3.5 million seabills, and that's a little bit too expensive for what we can currently do.
What type of hunchback?
It doesn't matter, because all the hunchbacks are the same now. So it is a cannon hunchback. Fair. It's not that they're all the same, it's all the ballistic hardpoints are interchangeable. But it is technically a 4H. I don't remember what the 4H's stand for, but if anybody does, please let me know, because that actually... I used to know all of that, because my sisters were in 4H. Drop to 720? Oh, okay. There's also a Trebuchet 5N, which probably not a good idea to pick up. It's also a bit too heavy for what we're currently operating in, so we would need to head to a more difficult conflict zone. There is a black market here. Is there a black barracks? There is not a black barracks here, so we can't do that one. The bot is back? What bot? Oh, yeah. Sprog, if you just want to crush Robbies, thank you.
Yeah, I bought this.
Annihilate the bot. They're not allowed
Hey,
here.
Bubble, you good to go? Can we hear your beautiful voice? Or did stuff break?
Methinks stuff may have broken.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Whew, we were worried. Right, let's go over to Mandate.
Push the talk, probably.
As we arrive in a brand new location. 4H is full laser? No, it's not.
That's the P.
Yeah. P for party. Although it should be D for disco. But yeah, the 4H is it's an organizational joke. Alright, there we go. So
is
all our
it
stuff.
H for Herdy then? Because AC-20?
No, it has an AC-10 normally. So it's the 4G, which is the awesome one.
No, the hotel is AC-20. G is a 10.
That is...
Or sorry, both of them are AC-20. I don't know. I should be quiet.
No, you're wrong.
I'm gonna leave Simbri to do these things.
Wait, so are you making a joke about that youth organization?
Yes, I was.
Oh, okay. I don't know what those stand for.
Alright, so let's go continue to work for Allow. They're suspicious of us, for obvious reasons. We may have blown up a lot of their things in the past. So, no ballistic hardpoint? Yeah, the Ghost Blast, you're thinking the 4P. Alright, so let's go accept another contract. 230 tons, all of our mechs are rocking and rolling. However, somebody did not manage to repaint that firestarter. I'm gonna do it! Where's the firestarter? Somewhere around here. There it is. I like how he's like the only cocky one. He's got his arm raised up because he's pumped. Alright, paint the mech. He is a firestarter. So obviously we should paint him in hot rod. Why is it not actually showing him in hot rod? Show me the hot rod. Interesting. Did we just break it? Now I'm very confused. Is somebody else looking at the paint scheme right now?
The firestarter? No.
Yeah.
It's in hot rod for me.
It's actually showing hot rod?
Yeah.
Now it's invisible to me. It's disappeared.
Oh,
there it goes. Okay, now it's back. Oh, that's ugly. So ugly. Unless somebody like actually likes it, I'm going to change it. Because that's actually really bad. I like that more. Franken. Spooky, scary skeleton. So, waiting on me to load. That's fine, so I can check out the market. They're currently selling a Cicada Javelin and a Locust. It is the missile Locust, however, or the missile Javelin, however, it is in too many pieces to want to buy it. And the Cicada is, well, the Cicada. Party back, best back. Rebel hot rod, but it's a firestarter. It needs to be hot rod. It looked so bad in hot rod, though. I think we can all agree that it was absolutely terrible as hot rod. Pain mech. There's hot rod. See, look how horrible that is. That's just an eyesore. I may end up shooting it just because, you know... Ugh. Try something like this. It's that yellow that's killing me. There we go. That I'll work with that. We can work with that. Change the color to solid black and it looks better. It looks edgelord when you do that. Edgelord does not mean better, but yeah, I think that green will work. Will look much nicer.
Oh yeah, and the Hunchback letter code is literally just the which version design it was. So the G came first, then the H, then the J, then the P, and somewhere.
All right, so good, loaded. Now we can rock. Although I'm noticing a little bit of a white camo scheme, white and red pattern going on here. So be ready up, and we'll rock and roll. And the H has the weapons 6 medium laser mounted. Okay. 4G is normally mounted with an AC-20. Yep, that is true. Change the color to purple. What is it with you people in Mardi Gras? It's Valentine's Day. All of our mechs should be red for hearts in the blood of our enemies.
Survival is not our priority, but there's
I
always
think the H is actually 5
limited
mediums and
combat
small,
zone.
but still.
We should do what we can to help them out.
Okay,
They will
let's
make earning our
rock.
combat bonus all the easier the longer
So
they stay in
checkpoint
the fight.
alpha and a war zone. So we basically just get to kill everything and have a nice, easy, fun time with it. Apparently, our Cicada recruit has been managing to kill all of the enemy targets.
I think that was one of ours dying, actually.
Yeah, that was a friendly helo going down.
In that case, we must destroy all of them. Is that a medium or a heavy? Well, that's a javelin, whatever it is. Gotta be careful not to shoot the two friendlies in the back, even though they clearly are asking for it at this point. Clogging up the fire lanes of the 65-ton mech. What are you thinking? I can't really shoot around them because my arms are too wide.
Clearly they don't deserve that Phoenix stock, and we should just take
We can try. Cicada's almost dead. Thank you. I am trying to go for captures wherever practicable, so keep that in mind.
javelins in the leg.
Oh, I didn't even notice him. Thank you.
He was a speed bump.
And you're dead. And you're dead.
Command reports enemy movement is projected
And through
to
that
your
wall.
location at any moment. Time to
Oh, we got more targets. Over off in the corner to 212. Camo the Killer has been subscribed with us for 2 months. What 2 months anniversary on Valentine's Day is also my 19th anniversary. Congratulations, Camel Killer, on 19 storied years. I don't know which anniversary 19 is getting close to. Well, 20, but is that like the silver, or is that 25? I used to know these things. No, I was never a relationship planner. What are you talking about? So I'm coming right on through the middle of the city because it seems like that's the greatest idea ever. Create nice long fire lanes for me to just shoot down. Apparently they're not here anymore. Oh, there you are. Hi! You walked into the wrong neighborhood, son. Where do you think you're going? Get back here. I haven't told you the good word. Although you're Davian, so you already know the good word. The good word is autocannons, in case you didn't know. And no target. I was expecting to come here and suddenly just find a smorgasbord of opportunity.
Target acquired.
I was denied. Come back. Come back here. Stop running. Just sort of go. Keep running. You'll deny me of my glory. They'll get all the points.
Recon reports additional forces entering the engagement area, Commander. Be on the lookout for them.
Bolo. Drive by Spider. I told you the Turek would have a Jaeger brawl. Well, it's mostly armored, so we don't need to worry that much about it, right? Right.
Do you know the Davians like autocannons because they're cheap to supply and cheap to build, so they can pump out a lot of them, not because they're like good. Yeah, right.
Autocannons are cool though, and that's the main difference. Both literally and figuratively.
Ballistics are where it's at.
Yup.
In this game, that's certainly true.
There we go. Knocking him out of the sky. Don't have to worry about his shenanigans no more. Full brawler mode. Now, if I wanted to go full brawler mode, I'd put in a pair of AC-20s on the shoulders. And just go to
fit that.
town. They can fit that, yeah.
Enforcer north.
Oh, yes, I see him. I'm going to go in for his legs. So as I can actually, literally see him. Instead of figuratively see him through electronics and the advancements of technology. Will you stop trying to avoid me? I'm trying to give you a hug! Why won't you love me? Finally getting in position on all of these mechs, and what do? They run away. Found the position to help out. He keeps running away.
If he blows right arm off,
he's got one leg left.
He'll eject. I think that counts as a headshot.
Come on, we're
not sure about that though.
We gotta be careful about that right leg because the center thrust is almost gone.
Bad news, Commander. More hostiles.
Hopefully
I don't know if I got his leg or if I got his torso.
Well, he didn't get critical, so that does give us some hope. It's so fast that AC-20s might be a good idea. Yeah, we could try that. Dual LB-10X solids would be delicious. Yes, that is very true. Is the loadout even possible with 2 AC-20s? Yes, easily. We've got 14 tons of PPCs, plus an additional 12 tons of AC-2s. So yeah, with ease. Once you pull out the medium lasers too. Because you only need 24 tons.
You've already got the room you need and can fit 2 tons of ammo. Then you pull out some heat sinks and there you go.
I like these burst 2s though, if I'm completely honest. They're a lot of fun. Because the speed on them is so high. The enemy keeps using you guys as human shields, and I'm trying to be cognizant of not blowing you guys to pieces.
Alright, they don't like...
They shouldn't. Can't tell if that hit or not.
Wow.
There we go. Jeez, took way too much effort. Oh goodness, my right arm is entirely exposed. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna actually do the job that the Jagermech was built to do. If somebody wouldn't mind, annihilating this guy too, that'd be awful.
Was built to do, so you're gonna shoot the defaults. And then overheat and shut down.
Pardon? I missed that.
The job the Jagermech was built to do, so you're gonna go shoot at the VTOLs and then overheat and shut down.
Pretty much.
Scopes are lighting up with additional bogies, Commander.
I imagine there's VTOLs on the way soon. After all, our scopes are apparently lighting up. considerable lack of enemy given the amount of lighting up that our scopes apparently always seem to be doing.
210, drop, I think, some tanks and a mech.
Right. What kind of mech are we dealing with? These things don't you mean more ammo?
Oh, never mind.
Shadowhawk.
3 mechs.
We
Firestarter, Shadowhawk, and Urban Mech. And also,
we definitely want the leg off of that Shadowhawk. And I've started him off brilliantly already. There goes his leg. Although now I'm getting really lit up by the streaking mechs. Help! The actual only effective light mech is actually trying to kill me.
I got
Good job, nice job. Good kill, you though. But with ballistics, because that's what's cool. There we go.
Target acquired.
We got that long-range combat.
Rogue, how do you drive this thing? It feels like my morning commute.
What, the Yanasi?
Oh, crap. Got your mech of an AC-10, and I need to stay out of the line.
Yeah, his legs are almost gone, although I do need to protect this right arm, because it's almost missing.
Enemy forces continuing to converge.
Good job. I think we want to get out of here.
Nailed me
Safe
right in the
frosty,
chest.
Commander.
I think we're leaving. Unless a dragon shows up, in which case we'll hang around for a bit.
Target
What?
acquired.
I mean, I guess you can.
It's the north side of the city that they just dropped on.
Perfect. So we don't even have to worry
Guess I'll
about
go
it.
scout it.
Oh wow, no. No, not the javelin.
Phoenix Hawk, Shadowhawk, and no, the spider, sorry, and a cicada.
The Phoenix Hawk was so tempting, but that javelin was in pieces. Sprogue's answer is that he drives it with skill. Apparently we have 28 tons with the PPCs and the AC2s, so go for 2 AC2s and 4 medium lasers if you drop 2 heat sinks. See, we don't even have this hard points for 4 medium lasers. We only have 2 laser hard points at all. AC20.
Wait, no, yes you can. You got the 2 PPC hard points.
Oh yeah, totally forgot about those. That was going to a completely separate category in my mind. RogueTech, I believe, is to blame. Because they place their their weapons in separate bays. Aha, we are rank 7 and we are respected. If you believe that, I have some bottom line to sell you. Oh, nice, we're getting a javelin and an enforcer. Is there anything else really interesting? There is not. Cool, we got that enforcer. Good job, everybody. Firestarter stealing my thunder. And yeah. Urban Mech taking the least amount of damage as it wants to. So,
I actually had a good mission for once.
yeah, we all did.
Yeah.
All right, where do we want to travel to? Because we are in a zone 7. We'd like to probably peek into zone 8s though. Because I'd like to be able to drop even greater, amounts of droppage. Oh, we have to head north. Right. Right? Maybe not. Let's move into the other side of Lao space, and maybe we'll run into something interesting. Although there's a hero mech over in Perkasai, so we're going to travel back, and then we'll head out into the great unknown. It's going to be an expensive mech with such low armor. Hey, so far I have managed to avoid losing any arms whatsoever. There are some quests down south, but I desire greater stuff. Greater drop ability.
Oh, you're gonna need a new AC2.
It's a Black Knight. Black Knight P. So that is interesting. AC5 and an SRM2 Black Knight.
Hey, Epic Games is spyware. Are you aware that you're currently running spyware?
Unfortunately, yes.
Let's see.
Just making sure.
So we're gonna sell.
Not even joking. To get the launcher to run, I had to actually open up exceptions in my firewall policy. So.
Oh, I did lose an AC2 burst fire. What the hell? This is unacceptable. Show me the market. Does the market have a cool AC? It does. But I'd rather buy another burst fire. Cause it's cool. Literally, that's entirely my reasoning, is because it's cool. Give me an AC2 burst fire. Repair all is good. Sprague an AC20. Surprised. He wants an AC20 refit. Sprague, we don't have AC20s. I don't think... Oh, no, they do have AC-20s in the store. They're expensive, man. Super expensive. And no normal AC-20s either. Yeah, I'll repair my Jagermech in the future then. However, we can easily repair the firestarter and the javelin, and surprisingly enough, even the urban mech. And then we can go sell all of our junk because I don't think we're going to keep any of these mechs. We're just going to get rid of all of them, and maybe we'll come up with enough cash in order to buy a Black Knight. I don't think so, but you know, we can dream. That puts us up to 5 million we would need to buy this Black Knight that we wouldn't actually be able to field, but hey. Oh no, we're really close to being able to field the Black Knight. Holy crap. Huh. What could we sell? Because we only need 8 million Seabills for it. 2 burst fires. It couldn't do that, but yes. Oh, you mean the, yeah, we could. So, what did I lose in order to get this? I need 3 million more Seabills. I can sell the Enforcer, because we're not really using the Enforcer. And to be fair, buying this Black Knight, we wouldn't be able to field it, given our current, you know, limitations. But I want to put as many mechs in as I can. I think if you change systems in the industrial hub and then come back, the price drops. You change systems in the industrial hub? Really? Just randomly the price will drop for you? Seems odd. See if I can't sell some more junk. Missiles are generally junk, and I generally have a lot of them. To be fair, most of our missiles are pretty terrible. Like SRM-2s. Who wants SRM-2s? Like go to the next planet on the hub. Yeah, we can try that. I mean, if it drops a few million Seabills, then yeah, we could afford it. But only if we're looking at a drop of like a couple million Seabills. Also, the AC-20 burst fire, there are enough for us to buy the AC-20 burst fires for the modification. Go ahead and check the Discord. Does anyone have any good MechWarrior books? Legend of the Jade Phoenix is pretty good, if you're looking for a not too terrible version of a clan book.
Wolf on the Border.
Wolf on the Border? Alright, let us travel then. Star map. We'll take a look at this rare weapon that they're currently advertising. The Bird Alien book. It doesn't even know the name. For shame, Sprog.
We don't talk about that one.
We don't talk about it. Check barracks. Maybe don't know if it's worth it at this point. No, we're still in sort of the low area, so there's not much good pilots. So we need to get to, I think, what, 10? ER large lasers for the crab we no longer have. And an LRM-20 Streamfire.
I refuse to talk about a book that, if it existed, might be named Far Country.
Alright, back to Percasai. Brilliant book contain groups, preferably 3 of them. No, it does not. Streamfire is amazing. Is it? Why? I'm not saying you're wrong, I want to know your reasoning.
It clusters.
Holy hell! He's right! It was 8 million Seabills. We come back, it's 5.8 million Seabills. What the hell? Okay, yeah, we can pretty easily afford this then. If we sell the urban mech. I think actually selling the urban mech might be a good idea. Get our hands on a brand new Black Knight.
Why are we keeping that Locust?
In case we ever need to desperately keep our hands on enough tonnage in order to fit something, I can throw one of you in the Locust. That's basically the only reason. But we don't necessarily have to keep it if we travel to a much more difficult contract location. The problem is we're picking up a 75-tonner. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to afford. Yeah, great tip movement. That was amazing. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell it. Because we don't need that much. Oh, goodbye, Urban Mech. And then I need to sell a little bit more equipment, I think. Mostly jump jets. For just a little bit of seed money. Urban Mech is an awesome trash can of boom and heat. This is true. I believe I said that you would get along with us famously, and I think I should stand by that because I'm very right. No. Armor 5s. Just a little bit of seed cash because we are going to be traveling. And we are going to want the money. So battle mechs. Market. Buy me a Black Knight. There we go. So a brand new Black Knight. We really are not going to be fielding that that Enforcer anytime soon now. So we could probably get rid of it. How many hard points does it have? That'll be the real question.
What's in this Black Knight?
Pardon?
Nothing, I'm just looking at the Black Knight and what's in it. It's got a couple little heat sinks. The rest of it's all meh.
It's an interesting build of a Black Knight. It's got ballistic weapons, which is one of the reasons why I was interested by it. Also, you know, missiles, which is also pretty funny.
Yeah.
So it gives us a really, with the way that the hardpoint mod works now, it gives us a lot of options to build from, because it's got a little ballistic, a little missile, and then just a metric crap ton of, you know, energy weapons. So if we dropped out the PPC, we could bump that AC5 up probably. We've actually got a pretty good AC10 burst fire.
Oh wait, I know what this is. I imagine it's okay. So it's the hero mech that's based off of the War of 3039 Fox Teeth Commander's mech, whatever the hell his name was.
Oh, cool. This is going to delay.
But it's missing the hatchet and triple sync armor.
Oh, that's a shame.
They've replaced with an AC5 Master 2. Because that makes up for it.
So I'm just going to finish patching up my Jaeger. We'll put the Enforcer on the hold for now, but we need to make a little bit of cash. So we're better to make a little cash than on a high reward conquest.
Suppose you could kind of simulate the hatchet armor by putting an AC20 in that arm.
Yeah, I mean,
way heavier, but
no, we can make it work. Sprogue says McKinnon.
Oh yeah, Ian McKinnon.
Pending transition, industrial espionage. We'll accept your contract, so we can get your level 45 danger mission out of the way with maximum. Oh, that was not what I wanted. With maximum salvage for 26 salvage. So, we have a 160 ton limit. Theoretically, we could field the Black Knight and a Locust. That would be what we would have to do in order to fill that Black Knight. I'm not willing to force you guys to do that, especially given what we're likely to be running into, because this is going to be a 45 difficulty.
That Jagermech's scarier than that Black Knight.
It is. That is true.
Long way.
I don't know about a long way. That Black Knight is definitely a much better brawler. But yeah, we'll have to modify this Black Knight to be even better. But I wasn't about to give up a hero Black Knight. Not for any amount of money. Well, okay, for certain amounts of money. But I would have complained about it. There we go. I'll paint it that color. I can't even see it because I'm still loading in, but I'll take it all of you loaded.
So, I don't know if T-Rex noticed, but our Spider has a whole bunch of machine guns.
Mm-hmm.
Should have two.
Oh, okay. I thought, because historically you've had a little bit of a crusade against them.
I have a crusade against machine guns on anything heavier than 30 tons at this moment. Mainly because all I can think of every single time that a machine gun comes up is a battle master with machine guns and just how easy they are to pop because of those machine guns. Like, if you're expecting a mech to actually hold the line of battle, a machine gun is probably a bad idea. It's actually one of the biggest failings of the Warhammer. Yeah, let's see if I actually loaded in. There you go. I appended this one just for you, Simbri. I'll even show it to you.
That's
Just
a pretty cool paint scheme.
Alright, so I'm of course going to still keep driving that, and I don't want to mess around with it too much on that one. But yeah, I wanted to, we'll honor Simbri with this particular paint scheme on that one.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is. Yeah. That's a pretty scary looking mech, actually. You would not want a Black Knight walking towards you. Although with that said, every single time we've ever fielded a Black Knight, it has always been supremely unlucky. It gets focused down so hard.
That doesn't actually look like a layout scheme. That looks more like an SLDF Royal.
They can't even get their paint schemes right. Oof. It's kind of sad, actually. Because that's literally the Lao paint scheme for the paint job. Oh, lovely. We're ready. Let's rock. Simbri, if you would ready up, we'll be able to kill people. Shannon game. I see your character at 539. Should I post that at 539? What? Can't wait till we find the hero Orion. We've run into the Orion P once before, and we immediately bought it because of the Gauss rifle. So we've used it before. Oh wow, that you're just sort of flying over there. All right, let's go murder people.
You off not far from a so-called
Grace testing is delay. Okay.
The new Certis shipyards are making deals
which
under
time
the table,
zones? This
selling
is a
cheap
6-hour.
ships to the Kaplan Confederation. Let's take down the transfer station and put a halt to the illegal trade.
Oh, are we here to blow up something, or I didn't actually pay any attention whatsoever to the entirety of the briefing? Oh, we got VTOLs.
I'm stuck in launching in 1 second.
Oh, you're still launching?
It says launching in 1 second, and it's not my shadow because it's working fine.
Uh-oh. Well, we can avoid getting too close to the garrison location, but we'll start a low walk. Oh, we lost connection to you.
And my game froze up.
Okay. Yeah, let me know once you're ready for another invite, and I'll send it when you're away. We'll get you back in here. There we go. Shot him down. Here he comes.
It's not quite the Blackwatch camo scheme. That one actually is the royal color scheme with tartan in the place of the stripes. Pretty cool, actually.
Interesting. I don't know nearly enough about various units in order to comment on things like that.
There are so many camo schemes, I don't even know a quarter of them.
The shooting of the Warrior. It worked out pretty good because of the burst force. That's a fast halo. They should all be that fast if we're being completely honest, because otherwise they're just too easy to kill. Although, right, let's see, there's only Warriors and Igors, aren't there, in this game? When I stop to think about it. When, like, there are so many other VTOLs. I wonder if at any point we'll actually get it. Oh, he actually does keep pace.
I've only seen a place like this in a simulator.
Freeman, I would very much like you not to talk ever again. Alright, invite sent. We'll get you back in. There we go. Well, there's over 1.2 thousand divisions of the height of the Star League.
Yeah. Most of those divisions actually use the same camo scheme. Or same number of camo schemes. There's 3 different Star League camo schemes.
I'm gonna see if I can kill this Igor before he ever actually wakes up. No, I think he woke up.
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
With the exception of like ones that were tied to the great houses, the SLEF all kind of just used I'm trying to think of what it's called. Just sort of this pale green camo scheme. It's actually what all the mechs come in standard.
North side of the base.
Oh really? I thought they were more like a puke yellow.
That one they have that one. It's their arid one, and it's the other one they use a lot of.
Huh. Oh, we got a blackjack. And a very interestingly legged spider. Although I think that may have been your Nasty.
Holy crap! They don't like me.
Yeah, I don't think they like many of us. I'm currently still working on this blackjack. I want to see if I can't rob him of his legs. Because 45-ton blackjack with high-mounted shoulders is pretty good. Just gonna try to ruin my day. Oh, we stopped trying to ruin my day. He's trying to ruin somebody else's day now. Stop moving, damn it. I think that's the Nasty just rushing on by.
Keep on smashing.
Although I can't really tell.
Yeah, faster.
Now he sits still. Alright, his right leg's the only thing. And there he's down. Whew.
Target acquired.
I have no interest in capturing locusts. Not quite sure how he managed to survive 2 PPZs to the back, given that he's a locust, and I know I hit the first time. But this locust is ridiculous.
Integrity of this
If you hit a locust in the back of PPC, it's no longer a locust. I think you might have missed.
No, I'm pretty sure I hit. I think that's the rules. Captain always hits. 100% accuracy. As demonstrated by that on the run sideways firing PPZ shot. Oh, we got mediums on the way. Full on enforcer. Hey, I don't think I actually sold your enforcer. Is that a trebuchet?
Just a wee bit more, Commander. This complex is on the verge of
We've
collapse.
got some interesting mediums off in the distance, so we're going to want to hang around just long enough to take them.
Derek, can you shoot this warrior? I can't aim up that high.
Yeah, sure. Where is this warrior?
Right above you. To your right, look up.
Fahad's done a quick reading of the damage you've caused, and it looks
He's
like
down?
the facility
Not
is
seeing him.
completely incapacitated.
He's dead, so.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
any ships will be passing through here for a long time. Good work.
Yeah, we got a trebuchet off in the
Terrible
distance as
shot.
well. That'd be a great theft as well.
Let me know when ready to evac.
Okay, we're just gonna hang around. We're gonna grab an enforcer and a trebuchet, and then we'll be on the
Force it
way.
down.
Oh, trebuchet.
Target acquired.
Yeah, trebuchets are great mechs to rob.
Yeah,
Missile.
what's it, the hero trebuchet is really good.
What's on the hero trebuchet?
Just a bunch of missile hard points, but it's got the XL on the end, so you can fit like 4 SRM6s plus some lasers.
Ah, some discount Condoro. Okay, we've got our trebuchet. Let's head on out.
A job well done, Commander.
Thank you.
Stand by for pickup.
Target.
Yeah, essentially it is just a smaller version of the Hero Pintaro, but still.
Hello, Otto. And hello, Bellarak. Welcome to the stream. The Great Range. You're not using it. We don't even have the TV on. It's not using phone. Oh, sorry to hear that, Gray. You always seem to lag slightly behind. I wonder why that is. Because sometimes there can be some trouble and some pinching at the same time.
I suppose you could also fit 40 LRMs on it.
Yeah, you could. Or 80 if you're creative with the weight. If I drop it down to an urban mech rated core. Actually, no, the smallest core you can put on a trebuchet would be a 100 rated core. So, I wonder how much tonnage that would actually give you open. Yeah, so that'd be what it is. Here's how Faha can read the damage from up there, where your scopes are lighting up, but they can't share the enemy's locations. Yeah. You're stingy about it. Ooh, we got the trebuchet and the blackjack, and we can afford them both. Oh, this is just the best day. We'll grab a little bit of LRMs, and we'll pick up. I have 1 slot left. Medium laser, because why not? Nice job on the fire starter. Oh,
I literally didn't shoot anything but buildings. I just completely went machine gun on everything.
yeah, but look at your damage. Look at that damage.
Oh, crap.
Perfect for a fire starter. Good job.
666.
Alrighty, let's stupid keyboard. Nice to be able to zoom in like that. Yes, the zoom is awesome. Put you in
I think I'm
storage.
gonna have to start shooting mechs in the torso more and get my damage up there, and then just leg everything so I can start.
I've been trying to leg everything.
It's
It's a pretty good plan. It allows you to get all the things you want to steal. Oh, good. We're actually going to be ready to drop in like another 10 days. So there is.
sure, but
actually-
it looks less impressive.
It does. Star map! Hi, we recently found the Xi'an Confederacy. And hey, they have a tier 8 planet. And we also found a new zone. So we're just going to stop in at Overton. It's a 27-day trip, so we'll be all patched up by the time we get there. Should show off the bridge in the mess hall real quick. Okay, we can show off the bridge in the mess hall while I'm loading. I'll start getting a load on, and then we'll go check it out. To show off to peoples so that they can see the coolness that is our recently modified, enhanced, and uberized Mecha Bay. Or Leopard. Oh, this contract here. Lovely. 3 mission operation, 3 mission operation, 2 mission operation. We're not quite ready for that. We will be ready for that, but just not quite yet. We'll take the assassination contract 13 days away. So yeah, the new Leopard is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, Naga did a fantastic job. He really did. Because he went through and he basically expanded the ship by at least a third, if not more. And that's purely because you have to I'm kind of including the mech bay at the same time. Really, we're going up to the next tier level and they're still limiting our tonnage at 230. That sucks. I'll get all that now. Salvage. Another 26. And while we're loading, I will go show off a couple of the highlights. First of all, the clock, telling us it's 17:50, which means it's 5:50 where I am. So we're gonna zip on around real quick here. And let's head up to the bridge. Now the reason why Sprague wants me to show off the bridge is because the bridge is his favorite part right now. Because you have to travel through all of these thin doors that part in various interesting ways. Welcome to the bridge. Unfortunately, there's no one to salute you here, and there's these weird glass panels in the way, which I can't imagine wouldn't be a tripping hazard. Yeah, you can get yourself up to the bridge. And then you can get yourself down from the bridge, and we'll head over to the mess hall real quick. Ooh, got lucky, I didn't get stuck. Yeah, Sprague enjoys these alternate style doors. And then the mess hall, if we come in right over, this is also the barracks as well. And here we are. Got various tables for people to, you know, chill, take a load off, make their mini models, because apparently that is the main thing that we do around here. And see, Simbri, as you can see, walking through the mess hall, going about his normal day. Also, every single one of these side doors also opens onto a slightly different little bunk room with various models. This mod can be found over on the Nexus and is pretty awesome. The initial version of it did actually have a small glitch, but he's fixed that one, so it is really cool. Can't wait to see if they mod this to be able to drop a level or a star. I don't know if you'd be able to do that, because that's changing netcode at that point, because that would require 5 and 6 players. Unless you made it AI only, but that would make it kind of dumb.
Hey, Tarek, I just had an error and I had to relaunch. Can you
just sent you an invite. I saw that Captain Parrish was here. I was like, who the hell is that? It's got to be at least 100% increase. Even with, well, maybe actually. The 2 cargo holds actually do add a lot more space. So we'll be able to drop just as soon as you're ready. And I just want to double check because I would love to be able to drop more. Yeah, 230 times 0.7 brings us to 161 tons. But hey, at least I'm able to drop one of my heavies. Even though we have 2 now. We'll have to hopefully find another place that it's going to be... I think we would need 300 tons in total to be able to also drop our Black Knight. But that'll take a little while. And the engineering section? Yeah, there is that too. So, it is quite the large location. And it comes with beach balls. Where would be the nearest beach ball for me? I think this one? Yes.
Yeah, it's giving me fatal errors.
Ooh, right, that's not good.
Huh.
So are you just crashing out then, or?
Hang on, I'm gonna try launching one.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get the soccer ball out. Oh, that is a big-looking gun. Holy crap! Who is expected to hold this gun?
It's actually probably a support weapon.
It literally has a finger, like a grasping thing, and a trigger, and a magazine.
Oh yeah, no. What the? Like, is it? Huh?
Battle armor doesn't exist yet, at least not for us.
No.
But then again, our daddy was a clanner, so maybe we have something special we didn't know
Suppose
about.
it could be like a medium laser rifle for like a wasp?
That'd be interesting, actually.
Ready again, Tirek.
Okay. In fact, one of the things that recently occurred with RogueTech was they finally included handheld weaponry, which I've been seeing some of the examples of handheld weaponry, and oh my god. Basically, it takes no heat, no tonnage, as long as your mech can fit it, which I believe is what, 10% weight is for carry weight?
God, it's been so long since I used the handheld weapon rules.
Yeah, but basically what people are doing is they've got like 150 damage like LBX guns that get to shoot at. So it's rather ridiculous, actually. They see that they actually had a couple of typos with it initially, and the guns were doing 1,200 damage for handheld weapons that were only required for a mech that was 60 tons could carry them. So it was outrageous. Power Suit Trooper?
So
there's no Power Suit
how do you get a
Troopers
crab to dual wield those? Because you need that at that point.
How do you get a what?
You need a crab to dual wield those then.
Unfortunately, the crab is just a little bit too light to do that, and they don't allow you. I don't think they let you hold more than one weapon in your hand. But yeah, it was the boomstick, and it did 1,200 damage. It was outrageous, and it was a typo, but still.
Yeah, so the thing with handheld weapons is they're actually different from what you might think they are. You see like the Battle Master or the Phoenix Hawk, whatever, where they're carrying these these laser rifles are ever in one hand. Those are actually partially attached to the mech to support the weapon, and are called jettison-capable weapons, and they take up the full tonnage. Handheld weapons are a different thing, and they take both hands. It's weird BattleTech minutiae.
Yep. The original Battle Master concept art looked so much cooler than the thing. Abel, looks like you're still having some trouble there.
Yeah, I think so. I'm relaunching the Epic Game Store as admin mode, so give me just.
Right. Thank you, Smoking420. He cheering 1,000 Seabills in order to use the cheer emote. We have recently changed our little channel points thing, because channel points didn't really make a whole heck of a lot of sense in the context of the actual channel, considering we pretty much only play BattleTech at this point, although that's not a guarantee for the future. Things may change. So yeah, channel points are now Seabills, and we even have the fun little icons for them. So, Mr. Crab needs the biggest knife. It's just a giant old knife, swiping into the enemy, cutting them to little tiny pieces.
Look, if somebody can add physical weapons into this game, they will be my hero.
Can I get another invite, Tirek?
Yep.
I will buy them all the drinks.
We really just need like a melee button. Just to have the mech punch. Like a more complex system would be better, but I need to make Mr. Stabby. Mr. Stabby, though, had a pair of AC-20s, didn't he? Oh, no, that was Dr. Pinchy. Dr. Pinchy and Dr. Pokey. I forgot. So are you able to actually load in, or does it stop you before you get there?
So I get up to 100% loaded, and then I get fatal error, angry, but it looks like I'm loading this time.
Oh,
I'm up to 56%.
Nice. We'll be dropping down a nice fun little contract. But in the meantime, it does look like we need to put in a break for the YouTube people. So make sure, folks, that you say goodbye to our lovely little YouTube people. They are with us so rarely. But yeah, just for the YouTube, we're still going to be hanging around playing more missions, don't worry. But this is just for a cut to make my life a little bit easier. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Tirek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every single time I post one of these videos, press the little bell icon. Leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.
Right.
All right. And